Right. What do I want to do this morning? I'll go to work on my main. Oh, that's right. I was at the embassy. I forgot I got to use different mounts in different eras. It's going to be so nice when they let us use dragon riding mounts everywhere because won't have to worry about switching pets anymore. I do love the old pets though, but dragon riding's pretty awesome. Look at that dinosaur. Oh, you know one of the things I need to do while I'm in town? The trading post. I need to go to the trading post. See if they've got any new goodies. Welcome to the channel, Tommy De Paula. That's YouTube, so welcome to YouTube. We are multi-streaming on Twitch, so people can follow along where they want when we're live. But the main video stuff happens on YouTube. I got 300 coins.
Step on up to that trading post. Don't be a stranger.
Hang on, it says I can
We're
get
all
more?
friends here.
What? Did I have multiple rewards here? I just got some collector's thingies. Hang on. I got that. Hold on, I just got a bunch of shit. I got Tesphire, Goradar, then it says daggers. Sword, stave? Where's staves? Okay. Then I got a dagger. Okay. And then I got a broadsword. What does that count as? Like two-handed swords? Well, I know what I'm gonna go do immediately. Oh, I haven't found a I haven't got to a transmog yet with my little tank dude. So as soon as I get to a transmog dude, I'll be able
Welcome.
to
Don't be shy now.
check that out. What's on offer? I do have some stuff I could spend here. It's all a bunch of mounts, which I don't care about. I, j- I have no I have no words for this. I wonder what they're referring to when they call this the jewels of the alluring call. Oh, that is epic. I love the naming of these the Savage Champions trophies. I was not ready for that this morning. Oh my god. Hmm. Also, getting into Final Fantasy weapons. That'd be nice for my druid. You know, if I buy this, it's for everybody, right? It's to my collection. I'm going to buy that because my druid will totally use that staff. Abso-fucking-lutely. See, I already have these. By the way, this, that's what I would look like normally. I like the look of my druid, or my, excuse me, this is my hunter. I like the look of my hunter a lot. And then I could also, but I wear the hood, like 90% of the time I wear the hood. And it looks good, just like the vine beard poking out of the bottom. I love it. All right, I don't really think I want anything else. I've got a better looking bow. I mean, those swords are cool, but I'm not ready to go all out with my little new warrior just yet. Besides, he'll get to the town later and he'll be able to check this guy out and see if he wants something to match. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna go two-handed, two weapons or one weapon with my little warrior. I'm not leveling him up to do anything other than I'm gonna be working on figuring out the spec that I want to play my Earthborn when it comes. So I need to level up a warrior so that I can get used to the rotations at the end and go through different specs and see what I really like. Because they've changed a lot since I played the last warrior I played was in Wrath of the Lich King Classic, and there's a big difference between that and retail. So I'm gonna level up a warrior for fun and just practice with him. That's a little side project. I'll be doing I'm gonna be doing him mostly offline. I don't really see a reason to do him because I'm doing all sorts of other stuff online plus the guides. So that's just gonna be my personal project. I've only got 1 day left on this, and I've got the points. I'm not gonna do it. There'll be better. There'll be other weapons later. But I need to go get my I gotta go get my druid. We're totally gonna go pick up that staff at the transmog. Take me to the transmog, dude.
Hello. Farewell.
Gonna go transmog. You know what we might do this morning? I might just do the next episode of my druid today. I could do that live. Why not? Usually I keep those down to 30-minute episodes. We could do one this morning. Do like an hour long and then cut it into 2 parts. Let's do it. So to get to Cataclysm, you have to level up to level 30 first. So I'm in Duskwood, um, doing stuff with this character. But this is my Cataclysm timeline character. But let's go transmog him right now, because at least I got the staff. I wonder if I also have... I totally do. We're going to do it. I can get more coins this way, I think. Because you could do it per character. Shit, I need to bring all my characters over here to the Trader's Post. Well, not all of them are through to level 10 yet, though. My mage is, though. My tank is almost there. I've got him on the starter island as of last night. I'm going to have to stop using the tree. Hold on, because it's too tall for these doors. Yeah, let's do the Harbor Griffin. Much better. Can't fly with it yet, but it's much smaller. And then I've already got it on the rotation for when I do get flight. Hang on. Oh, that was a moving one. Ha 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 ha. There's another moving. Oh, these are the ones from the people. I need to not use those because they'll end up disappearing. Let's just talk to the guard. I always forget what the transmog dudes here.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, up the direction.
Hail to ye, adventurer.
So I bet because I can't claim them on all characters because this guy won't. It says collect Trader's Tinder. I can't actually do it. So it must be per day across all your characters. All right. Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, the people might exploit it like I was gonna do. Can I get more than one? All right. Transmog is somewhere around here. I always forget. Hang on a second. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. That's why. Either way, I gotta go around to the Cathedral Square. Transmog my druid. I just want the staff. Everything else, I mean, I'll probably get better gear as we go throughout. It took me a while to accumulate the look I have on my hunter. That was like, it wasn't until I got to like almost level 70, I think.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
All right, so the first thing we want is we want that staff I got from the store. Where does that go under? Right here. Sinister Fell Staff. Hell yeah, that thing looks cool. Pretty sure I want to do the same look I'm using with my hunter. Very similar look to the character. The rest of it, I think I'm stuck with for the moment because I haven't unlocked enough yet. I only have one set of shoulder pads right now. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of that horrible blue-looking armor sooner rather than later. But that staff is so perfect. I am so happy with that. Something I forgot we could do because I'm not streaming with anybody right now. That's better. Get the volume up.
What can I do for you?
Alright, I'm going to get a drink, and then we're going to continue onwards. Alright. Well, since we're on the druid here during the stream, and at least went and got him that staff and the cloak, we're going to go ahead and just record this during a live stream, which is the next session of my Cataclysm character. This guy is locked to the Cataclysm time walking campaign. This is the second episode of this character. I'm actually recording before the first one has aired, but that's all right because this will air a week from now, and a lot of people who don't tune into the streams will watch these in episodic format. So I've got a different character for each timeline, leveling up because these are all new to me. So I played some of the base stuff in Classic, but I haven't played Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, Legion, and Warlords of Draenor. So I've got characters for each one of those. And my Night Elf Druid is the one I'm doing through Cataclysm. But to get to Cataclysm, you first have to level up to level 30. So once they start you on the quest line, you can go out and just do it wherever you want, or you can do what I did and pick one of the locations that you would like to quest.
Greetings.
To get to level 30, essentially. I've done Duskwood a bunch of times during Classic, so I'm not going to be taking the time to like read through all these quests and everything, because I've done these a whole bunch before. Some of them I might, but mostly I'm just going to be cruising through because I want to get to the Cataclysm content, which is the stuff that's new.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Help me get to the bottom of this.
Long live Greymane.
Some of this might be a little different than Classic, so as I come across stuff that's different, I will be taking the time to be like, oh, I don't remember this. I do have this guy spec'd as a
Good day to
Moonkin balanced
See you later.
druid.
Safe travels.
And I'm still sort of learning the rotation. Alright, looks like we can just go down the road here. However, I need to untrack this one. Let's do this one. The Hermit, actually. Let's go back this way. I like the dark, gloomy forests more than I like, what is it, the Red Hill Mountains or whatever they're called? It's way too bright and I like the dark places.
What can I do for you?
Drustvar was awesome in Battle for Azeroth. I would happily play through. Matter of fact, you know, that's something I might do with my tank since I'm doing that guy offline. I might just take him through Battle for Azeroth again because I really enjoyed that storyline. Gonna beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit. Welcome, Right Shoe, to the Twitch channel. Don't forget we are multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so you can check us out in both places. And my day job is YouTube content creation, so make sure to check out that channel because all the guides come out over there. Trishfall is your favorite zone, says Vowless, but Duskwood is a close second. Collect the bundle of shredded letters from Bitewood Grove.
How are you? See you around. You need something? Have a good one.
Alright, now we're back. Speak with Madame Eva. Madame.
Need help?
Ghost hair thread's what you need, is it? I'm afraid I'm not in stock, but I can make some for you if you can supply the ghost hair.
Go with honor, friend.
There's a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb, and I'll glean from it the ghost hair I need for the thread. But take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
Safe travels.
Dun dun dun. dark things. Well, I have 3 quests in the same area, so it sounds like we might want to run down in that direction. I wonder if this place will get you all the way to level 30 now, the way they've done all this scaling. I feel like it's got to, because I'm already... I mean, I just started, and I'm going to ding level 13 here in a little bit. I was going to say, I heard spiders! Now, if I remember correctly, that charges up Wrath, and if I use Wrath 2 times, it charges up the star thing again. Yep. You gotta remember this rotation. It's gonna be fun. But I also got these 2 dots. I like the way this character plays so far. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. We gotta be in Moonkin form too, man. I forgot we got our form the other day. I gotta say, the Moonkin's pretty badass. Let's just melt all the things. The nice thing is the heal doesn't take me out of my form. That's very nice. Is that a good belt? It's way better than the one I've got. So that's a yes. I need to make myself some gear. Medros made. Oh, that's awesome, man. Mad Foo. That's great. I wanted to do Renfail when I made my monk the other day, but it was taken. Boo.
I'm listening.
Alright.
Victory for
Yes, I
Sylvanas.
used to own a looking glass. It's one of my finest treasures until the incident. Alright.
Embrace the shadow.
Gotta get the comb. If only I had a
Our
mirror.
time will come. Beware.
Alright.
Our enemies abound.
Let's go do the looking glass. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. What'd you give me? Shooting stars. Moonfire and sunfire damage every time has a chance to call down a falling star. That sounds badass. Oh, but solar beam also sounds badass. Shit. I could see that being super good for, look at that. It interrupts the target and silences all enemies within the beam. I don't need that right now. That's nice. I'm gonna take shooting stars. Which also gave me revive. Like a res? It is. Okay, cool. Hang on, I hear a weird noise from my cats. It's Smeagol at my office door. He really wants to come in, and it's like, no, buddy, because we gotta go grocery shopping after I wrap up my session this morning. And I don't like I don't like interrupting them when they're sleeping. So it's like, if he comes in here, they'll just go to sleep, and then I'll have to move him when they leave because I can't leave cats in the office, and I hate to do that. So I'm always just like, no. On the mornings we go to the grocery store, it's like, dude, you just need to go sleep in a window or something. He gets all cranky. He's like, I don't want to sleep in a window. I want to sleep in the office with you, Dad. It's my chair. For some reason, can I not do that spell inside for some reason? Or did I have an effect on me? I couldn't cast Starfire inside. Is it because it was an inside of a building thing? That was weird. Bella says the one thing I do not like about Dusk Tuesdays is what they did to Stitches. Yeah, that doesn't... It's not something I even pay attention to be honest with you. Man, even these old zones look really big, and why am I not using my mount? I didn't realize they made a distinction between indoor and outdoor for these buildings. That's interesting.
For the Alliance. Be careful.
Kill Zarkwool in the Southern Ogre Mound.
For the Alliance.
And collect the monocle.
Well met.
I am not, Ross. I have a full
Light
plate.
bless you. Be careful.
That's not on my agenda at the moment.
Farewell.
Right now I'm doing guides around my characters, and I'm doing this. Right now I started the series last night. I'm unlocking all of the races, like all of the like. Right now I'm doing Alliance. So like last night I did the Void Elf, and then I'm gonna do the Dark Iron Dwarf, and then I'm gonna do the Cool Tyrann, and I'm just doing all of those, and I'm recording those as episodes, like guide episodes. Everybody has probably done those quests, but for the algorithm on YouTube, it works very good to put out guide content like that because it all brings in traffic to the channel. There are surprisingly a lot of new people out there, like me, who never did those quests before, so between that and Rogue Trader and Dune Spice Wars, I am maxed out. Starting to ramp up to do 2 Rogue Trader videos a day right now. 1 guide and 1 playthrough. That's a week away.
Safe travels. See you around.
Alright, what do we got that's close to here? I guess back up to the Hermit. It might be the same thing they have with mounts. Like you can't use mounts indoors, so I wonder if they got the same blanket trigger covering it so that you can't do indoor spells. But I haven't read the spell to see if that's the case. I'll have to try it again. It doesn't say that it can't be cast.
Hey there.
Ghost hair.
Safe travels.
I definitely could use a ring, so.
Have a good one.
Please hurry, the nights get cold and I need that drink to put fire in my veins.
See you around.
Zombie juice. So I suppose to make gear from this tier, I would need to go level in this tier, have a leather worker at classic tier. What if I have enough? I probably don't have enough gold because I spent a whole bunch of gold the other day. I spent like 8,000 gold. I probably don't have enough left on my hunter to pay for mats if I wanted to do it that way. It's not a huge priority. As soon as I get to the content, I get gear.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Rot
For
Blossom.
the Alliance.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're back down there apparently. I got mail. What do I got? Anniversary gift. You thought of me? Why, thank you. XP bonus that I forgot to claim. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see over here. I'll definitely say that if you do the Exile's Reach to Battle for Azeroth, I don't know when they started doing this, but the Battle for Azeroth, you get so much gear, it does spoil you compared to the classic experience where gear is much more sparse and in between. Yeah, no yawns allowed. Good luck.
Get closer.
Now see, I can cast it inside this time, so I don't know what that was when I couldn't cast it. Alright, there's one. Another level 70. Maybe the mob did something. Yeah, I need to pay more attention. I'm half asleep, so. Number 3. No, we're not gonna do number 3. We're going straight north right now. Turn in some quests. My fat ass Boonkin riding this poor griffin.
What can I do for you?
Here's your rock blossom.
See you later. See you around.
Alright, zombie juice for the old man.
Can I help you?
It's green. Oh, I kinda need rings. But it's green! Yeah, I could use the ring more.
Be careful.
Small greenhouse. And a ring. Alright. Where do I want to... Okay, improve Sunfire? Probably. Rank 1, rank 1, rank 1. Moonkin. Improve Sunfire. Yes. Oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. That's an AoE now. I can dig it. I've looked at add-ons, but I haven't seen anything that's going to work the way I want it to work. Somebody recommended something the other day, and I don't remember what it was, and they were like, but you got to be careful because it's always going to accept the first reward that's offered. And it's like, well, I don't want something that's going to be wonky. I want something that's going to work the way I want. And so far, this works exactly the way I want. So, like, it does me... I'm literally at my desk. Like, it takes literally no effort for me to move my hand over to my mouse, and I am seamlessly using the mouse instead of the controller. Zero issues with that. So I see no reason to go try to find an add-on to try to configure to try to make something work better that already works for me. So,
Hello.
like, literally, this takes no time.
See you later.
Old man's leg warmers. Cool, we're gonna get some upgraded legs.
See you around.
It's like, here's the funny one, and I haven't made a video about this, so you know what? We're gonna do the discussion right now, and I'm gonna timestamp this out so that we can pull this out for YouTube. 54 minutes. So this addiction that people have to add-ons. Some of them are useful. I loved Bagnon in Classic. It was very good. But here's the one that I find really interesting because there is an add-on for World of Warcraft which adds voiceovers. I think it's only in Classic, but it does voiceovers. It's AI and it reads through all the dialogue and it does pretty good voiceovers for everything. And I see all of these people promoting it and using it, a lot of them in their streams. And these are the same people who a year ago were talking about solidarity with artists and down with AI art, and also backing the Screen Actors Guild and the Writers Guild of down with AI, no AI for copying an actor's appearance and using it in perpetuity, no AI to replace writers, down with AI. I see all of these people promoting all of these anti-AI stuff on their social media and talking about it in their streams and everything, but they love the AI that gives them voiceovers in World of Warcraft. And I'm like, you do realize the hypocrisy of that, right? Because talented voice actors could be paid to read this dialogue, but instead you're using an AI. Now, one could argue on the other side of the equation that, well, World of Warcraft doesn't have any voiceovers in the first place, so I'm not taking work away from voice actors because World of Warcraft has never used voice actors to do dialogue like this. And there may be some aspects to that argument which are valid, but the greater picture is if you are against AI in practice, then you should begin against AI infinitum, like end of discussion. That's a very, very interesting one to me, because when you talk about AI in any sort of creative environment for voice actors, for writers, for actors, not that add-on. The add-on that I've seen people using, I don't know the name of it. If I find the name of it, I'll put it in the description text of this video when I put this up on YouTube. But there is I've seen several streamers using it. It's a very good immersive AI that does all this voice dialogue and stuff. You'd be surprised. AI is not really monotone. They've got all sorts of different voices and everything. The AI is pretty intelligent. There are moments when you can tell that it's an AI because it'll read words wrong. But it's probably a 90%, what I've seen so far, 85 to 90% flawless experience with a couple of hiccups that make you go, you know what? It's pretty close. It's getting really close. And it is really cool. I get that. But at the same time, it's the idea that if you're going to be against AI in other arenas, you should probably be against it here too, because of the fact that it's the same conversation about why. Because if that's the next step, the logical next step after that is game studios getting a voice actor to come in and do lines of dialogue for one specific expansion, and then they use that voice actor's voice in perpetuity through AI for all future expansions without paying that voice actor any residuals or anything like that. And that's something that I think is, yeah. I'm a big fan of making sure that we get everybody monetized fairly, which will take some of those millions and millions and millions that get paid to the top dogs and spread those out a little more equally amongst all the people who are making this content in the first place. It was very interesting watching from the outskirts anyway, the writers' strike and the actors' strike, because two of the big things for me, and I'm not in either one of those arenas with those people, because all of my writing and everything is independent. But I think that the idea that you could come on set for a day and then the studio has the right to, in perpetuity, forever, use your likeness as an extra or as background filler anywhere they want in any film they want for all time is fucking ridiculous. There is no way that should ever be allowed. And the same thing with wanting to put AI in writers' rooms and stuff. I think that there is a place for AI. I use AI, but I use it for rough drafting. I use it for script ideas. I use it for YouTube content creation ideas. I use ChatGPT in a lot of different ways, but I use it as a tool to get me to the end. I don't rely on it as the replacement of what I do. And that's what a lot of the studios were trying to do, was replace people with AI. And that should never happen. And hopefully it never will, but I mean, the technology will get better over time. But I definitely see a place for it in any workplace because it is an amazing tool. But I think that it's an interesting conversation to have when you think about it, to be against it for artists and writers and actors, but yet we're okay with it in voice acting in other games. Anyway, that's a side rant. I'm going to pull this out on YouTube so that we have a greater discussion to chat about. Welcome to my TED Talk. If this is your first time tuning in, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We are going to be continuing the stream, of course. Onwards and upwards. Retrieve this crate for me.
Safe travels.
Doing a lot of missions, run around errands for this old man. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. I might as well go do the stolen letters next. I definitely feel like the leveling experience in this is a lot slower than Battle for Azeroth 2. I think it's just because the way they've designed the newer zones are much more compact compared to the old classic zones. So the quests are all sort of right there, tightly condensed, which honestly I really like. It feels very good. This feels a little... This definitely feels old school. Alright. AI versus actors is the plot of an 80s movie called Looker. Never heard of it. It is getting really hard to find artists who will actually do work if you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Because to pay artists,
How are you?
right? To actually pay artists fairly for their time,
See you later.
you have to pay a livable wage, and most people don't want to do that. They don't want to pay someone $500 to produce a piece of concept art. They want to pay him $25. And so it becomes in the best interests of the artist to do the least amount of work possible to achieve the maximum amount of work possible if you're getting going as an artist. And that means doing a lot of AI stuff to replace sketching and everything else, because it's much more efficient to just let AI generate that kind of stuff. As a result, you get a lot of stuff being produced out there. There's a lot of good AI art out there. But I know I was very disappointed. I contracted an artist earlier this year and found him on one of the gig sites. They had a great portfolio. I went through all the ringers. We did back and forths on the the briefs and everything. And the kid submitted, and I was paying, not bottom of the barrel, but I was definitely budget shopping, and got back AI art, and I was like, "What's up with this?" And he's like, "Well, that's just my process." And I was like, "Yeah, but you didn't disclose that, and none of your pieces that I was looking at that I gave to you as an examples of things that I liked were, AI." And he's like, "Well, he's literally said my art style has changed since I put those portfolio images up." And I'm like, "Well, then motherfucker, take those portfolio images down. If those aren't representative of the artwork that you're producing for your clients, like fuck off." And I got my money back. He was, I was adamant. And I was like, "That's not what I paid for." And he was like, "Well, then here's your deposit and good luck." And I went out and spent 3 months tracking down the artist we're currently working with, Kira, who's doing an absolutely phenomenal fucking job. And I am paying her like 3 times more than I was paying the other dude. But, we're getting the results that you pay for. Sometimes budget shopping can be good, but sometimes it can be bad. Violet says Albert Finney was the star. Huh. Albert Finney's a good actor. Was a good actor. I think he passed away 8 or 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Anyway, on a topic of art stuff, I have no problem with it if they disclose it, but the problem was the guy submitted something that wasn't disclosed, and it's like, hang on a second, like that's not even remotely like what the portfolio stuff you have up shows. And then to tell me that, well, my art style's changed. Well, then my needs have changed, sir.
Have a good one. See you later.
All right, now we're going down here. Why you be creeping? What you hiding from? Seagulls, stop it now. Oh, do I have a name to add you somehow? Oh shit. On the phone? No worries. Man, I like the occasional asteroid falling down. That's really cool. It's a nice bonus effect from the perk I took. I'm really liking the caster druid. When I tried out the druid in Lich King Classic, I'd always played it restorative spec. This feels completely different. I mean, this definitely feels more like a mage. Obviously, I've got the all the druid abilities and shape shifting, but I can actually, you know, stand up there and do stuff. Whereas with the mage, you're constantly on the run, trying to stay ahead of the mob so you don't get hit. You have a hard time with casting classes, says Dice. Yeah, I don't really. They're not my favorite, but I do enjoy them enough to have alts. But my mains are always hunters and warriors. I've never done a monk, so I'm looking forward to when I get around to doing the Mists of Pandaria expansion, because that character is going to be got a panda monk already rolled up and ready to go.
Well met.
Alright, no doubt he's going to get to the bottom of this. Alright, there's the Worgen. From far away, you can even see the light from their bonfires.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Oh, this is bad news, I'm afraid.
See you around.
Druid is like a Swiss Army knife? A little bit, yeah. You should let it go, Erendil. The only place left to look is Roland's Doom. That's the mine south of town and the lodge of the Lair of Worgen and Duskwood. Nobody in Darkshire has ever made it back from that place alive. Excuse me. In fact, some of the records I have here imply that it's where the monsters first came from. Who knows what evil's lurking there? Please, just give it up. Let's just forget about this whole thing and never speak on it again.
Have a good one.
I forgot that I brought a beverage in here with me. Stuck on fences while I'm tabbed out. Disrespectful. Vile Fang. Howdy, boys. Thanks for the day. What we got here? Ooh. Also kind of cool. Man, that's a... So... If I was playing this character primarily in a group, I think the Warrior of Elune makes more sense because my next 3 Starfires are instant cast. Which means 3 AoEs in a row. Boom, boom, boom. And a bunch of charges of astral power. That's pretty dope, actually. However, if I'm playing solo, the Force of Nature also makes sense. Because it's an oh shit ability to get me out of trouble. Actually, it's got a 1-minute cooldown. I can use that quite frequently. Which gives me 3 treants for 10 seconds, which is enough time for me to get off 2 or 3 AoEs. Well, long term, I am going to be playing this guy mostly in dungeons. So I need to take this because this makes more sense. Now the question is, where am I going to put that? LBA. That might work. We'll test it out for now. So let's try it out now. Boom. 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 Why am I a werewolf? Why am I a werewolf? That's not good. Did I get cursed? I got bit with something. I got the Worgen taint. They touched me with their taint. Fortified booties. Male, I can't use them. So I can't... It's just a targeting issue is what it is. What's up, Bamboozler? Oh, so that ability's only available when I'm in human form. Oh, so I would need to use it, go back, and then go boom. 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 Okay. So it's a human-only ability. Or maybe it's not. Hold on. I just probably don't have it on my hotbar. Where is this at? Yeah, I can totally use it in Moonkin form. I just needed to have it on the second hotbar. I have lots of alt classes set up now, Bam, because I'm doing these through the expansions that I haven't played. So I got this guy. I've got a mage, a Draenei mage, a panda monk, and a night elf demon hunter to go through all these expansions that I haven't played. Technically, these are like episodic. So, like, I'm recording one live today, but this will get cut into two 30-minute episodes that go out on YouTube later as part of the Druid series. I was gonna do my hunter this morning, and then I switched over to do my cosmetics. I went to go get this staff that I got, and I was like, you know what? Let's just play the Druid. I'm not in a rush with my Wait, is that deeper in? Did I miss something in here? I'm gonna have to take care of you assholes, aren't I? Yeah, I totally forgot to loot these. Alright, that's what it was. Your main is Druid? Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Chris is up. That's going to be my cue to wind down because we got to go do grocery shopping this morning. So we're going to turn in, and as I do, a reminder to folks that we multi-stream daily from 5:30 a.m. and also from 8 p.m. Central Time. So we do 2 streams a day, occasionally afternoon streams when I can, but most of it is just video production over on YouTube. So you can watch live wherever you want, but the day-to-day stuff happens on YouTube. There is a Discord channel, playing lots of different games, movie reviews, and everything else. Right now we're playing World of Warcraft, Dune Spice Wars, and we're hitting Rogue Trader hard and heavy because that's going to be the primary game.
Be careful. Light
For the month of December. And if you want to come join us in World of Warcraft, we are on the Moonguard server. All you gotta do is reach out to me directly on Discord, and I can get you an invite to the server, and you can fill out an application if you want to come join us. What else? I think that's it. This is part of a series. If you're watching this, we're doing this during a live stream, but this is part of the series that I've got around my Druid character who's working his way through the Cataclysm expansion. Currently leveling up to get to 30 to get to the Cataclysm content, and then this is a Let's Play series on YouTube, so make sure to check the links below for the other episodes of the series, and for the live streams with my Hunter main and our raids and everything else with the guild. Check out the other playlists, because that's my Hunter, and we got other stuff going on there. So thanks everybody, appreciate you being here this morning. Good to see y'all. Dice, Bam. I'm scrolling up here, make sure. I know Valis was here earlier. Ross was here a little bit earlier too. Luke. Thanks to everybody for hanging out this morning. If you like what you saw, don't forget on Twitch, it's bits, cheers, and subs, and on YouTube, it's super chats, super stickers, and memberships. It keeps me doing this full time, so if you appreciate what I do, don't hesitate to drop some money in the bank. Consider me your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney Plus. I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace.